Okay, because when I looked at it initially from the point of view of celebrities,
yes,
and now we are from the Western construct, where we are importing a lot of things from the West, probably for clout chasing and for other purposes. That is actually the in thing now, For us to belong, we have to make waves, irrespective of, it doesn't matter if it's going to be positive or negative. So long as you're making wave to remain a celebrity, whether positive or negative, we're going to do it. And this is actually eroding up a lot of our African values. Just like we have baby mama syndromes. We now celebrate women giving birth in their father's house. Just ordinarily before, Ime Nkuke was an abomination in our culture. But right now, people may celebrate it. It's done. So away from that of looking at it from the point of view of celebrities, let us now look at it generally. SDP, you are really hitting so hard on women.
No. I'm talking about the Gen Z women, not your generation women. I made a specific reference.
No, I'm coming. Why I'm laughing is, I said something when we were talking. I said at times it takes two to tango.
Yes.
While I go a long way in blaming our women too, I also look at it from the other point of view. I also look at it. Nobody is perfect. Many of our men will create their own faults. At times, there are indices to show you now you're dying for is really not for you. But because not chaka, no soke, or because if you all the loud and things like that, you deliberately go in there to have your hands burned, your fingers burned. Do you understand? And before why and I get to the extent of talking about marriage, again, when it's one or two indices, I could go in her, somebody you can take home to mother, or somebody you're going to stop it. Probably you end up at the club, or you end up sightseeing and on your Allah peacefully. But then when we look at, because we want to belong, because I want to answer Odogu, and then we want to do all the things that goes with Odogu, we begin to import a whole lot of things into what marriage should ordinarily not be. So what am I trying to say? One of the reasons also away from I also to an extent, you talked about feminism. Yes, I agree with you to an extent. But then if you look at African feminism, which is like more we call it modernism or womanism, African feminism is saying, be the head, let us be the neck. Be the head. We're not even talking about 50-50. Be the head. And then if you look at African modernism, all they are saying is, appreciate us for the work we are doing in the home. Just be the head. Go ahead, we appreciate you. But let us live with you as your wife. But appreciate us, those ones we are doing, to show that Naibu women appreciate us. But then, away from this too, feminism really is taking a toll on our women. Contemporary things and fads and trends, not before, in our midst, is really creeping in mind-blowing ways. And then the quest for materialism, honestly, it is really alarming. The quest for materialism. And at times, when I say I blame the guys, the way some of them flaunt money at these girls, irrespective of whoever they are or whatever they stand for, all in just in the bid to get them, and eventually they will get them. This is not what I ordered for. This is against what I eventually got. If only our men will also come to the round table, to the negotiating table, to sit down and ask themselves one or two questions. It's not always about physical beauty or physical strength. There is more to marriage than what we think of these days. I've seen a guy, I say a girl, she was even giving her money to go and bleach. That she should go and bleach for him. Character-wise, hopefully he's okay, but all he needs is for her to now brighten up that she's dark. Or bleach now, and this girl was bleaching, and at some point, and I saw her and I said, why are you changing color? Are you okay? Or saying yes, that she's about getting married, blah blah blah, December, and that the guy is not church. I say, are you kidding me? Only church, the dangers inherent in telling you to bleach. So this is just one of those things. We can get it right if only we can get our values right. Until we get our values right, so many of these things and you sweep under the table, keep resurfacing because the foundation is becoming faulty and it is becoming weak. I blame the women. I also blame the men. Just like I said, it takes two to tango. It takes both of them coming together to sit down and let us find the places where we are getting it wrong. There are some vices I am already before that is now prevalent in our society. What are we going to do to get it right? What are we going to do to hijack this high rate of divorce? It is really creeping into a lot of homes. A lot of people, letting a divorce is because how can I match in Shakwa? How can I hide here, trying to cover up? Some of them are even living as neighbors, and yet they are married. But no, people just have to tell you, divorce. And yes, a lot of guys are also scared of getting married because of what they are seeing. So, in as much as we are going to talk about it, let us also look at ways. You're almost there. Yeah, you're still hitting at it. We could try to profile ways that these people should adopt so that we can get it right. Thank you.